चेक बोल
check. भाई आ गया मेरे को लंदन से वो वार्निंग एजम
All
ब्राउजर।
right,
Alright, let's go guys.
we are live. All right, welcome to what is it, day 47 of doing OpenUSD. I'm trying to get certified. Be a certified motherfucker for OpenUSD. We have completed the 8 modules provided by NVIDIA to learn OpenUSD, covering the stage basics, scene description blueprints, composition basics, beyond the basics, creating composition arcs, asset structure principles and content aggregation, developing data exchange, and asset modularity and instancing. And today we are going to be going over the OpenUSD glossary. I think what this will help us do is, fill up the holes in our basics and fundamentals and basically solidify the concepts that we have learned and connecting all the dots that might be missing. So let's get started. All right. The first topic in the glossary is active and inactive. So the active metadata provides a way to temporarily remove a prim and its children from your scene without actually deleting them. By default, all prims are active, meaning they are composed onto the stage and visited during the stage traversals. Deactivating a prim by setting its active metadata to false effectively performs a non-destructive deletion. So deactivating a prim by setting its active metadata to false. So I think we have done this via the USD view interface. We right-clicked on the asset and basically deactivated it, which set the active metadata to false and performs a non-destructive deletion on the scene. So the prim and all of its descendants are pruned from the composed stage view and excluded from traversals. But the scene description remains intact and can be reactivated by stronger layer opinions. This pruning mechanism is essentially for managing scene complexity and improving performance by temporarily removing unnecessary parts of the scene graph without permanently deleting them. Also known as activation and deactivation. Further reading, active and inactive frames. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's an okay. Let's see what's about this in the OpenUSD org. So activation is a metadata metadata UM. What does this mean exactly? Metadata
Where is it?
UM here.
Dude, that is metadata. That's it. Like they have a Latin name metadata datum, but it's
Oh,
basically metadata only.
is the lightest form of name value scene description. It is light because unlike attribute metadata cannot be time varying and prims and because prims and properties can possess metadata, but metadata cannot itself have metadata. Okay. Requires a change to a configuration file to do so because the software wants to know definitively what the data type of the metadata should be. Hmm. Metadata and metadatum are the same thing.
Yeah, that I think
Are you
metadata.
sure?
Yeah, bro. Like if you click on metadata, where were you redirected?
piece of metadata, descriptive information attached to prim property rather than the scene itself. Metadata helps control
So
behavior.
that's metadata only.
Like,
That's metadata
yeah,
only.
what can it is and how it should be interrupted by USD tools. So metadata is essentially a singular form of metadata. Oh,
In this context, it refers to specific metadata field of value. Like you can also say active is a metadata all in all, and if you
mm-hmm.
operate, it's gonna be metadata. So
So activation is the metadata behavior of prims that models a non-destructive reversible prim definition from a stage. Prims are active by default, which means and their active children will be composed and visited by stage traversals. However, by making a prim inactive by calling USD prim set active false. Oh, so this is important. USD prim set active
yeah.
false. We need to remember this, bro. Today I'm gonna write notes because you know
Hmm.
there are stuff that we need to be on point with. I wish I could stream the notes as well, but
You know you can. You know you can.
how?
I think.
How?
Wait.
Bro, that I don't have that camera and everything.
Your MacBook. If you put your notebook over MacBook's keyboard, there is an option
Mm-hmm.
where MacBook can pick that up. In FaceTime, it
But
can definitely. I
I
find
don't think,
ask Perplexity or any AI model. It will guide you.
I don't think your platform will be able to add that video.
But it will. Oh yes, yes. But if you can. Oh yeah, we have to do multiple screen share then.
Yeah, it's not possible, and I'm not gonna waste time today in that. So USD. However, making a prim inactive by calling USD prim. USD prim double colon. Why are there double colons? Set active false. We prevent the prim itself from being visited by default traversals. And we also prevent the prim's descendant prims from even being composed on the stage, which makes deactivation a useful tool for pruning unneeded scene descriptions for scalability. Inactive, in the following example, the prim path at parent has been deactivated, so blah blah blah. Okay. And let me see what this shit is. Set active. So USD prim set active false. I see. Set instanceable. Set kind. Set payload. Hmm, got it. Author active moderator. Hmm. So is this a Python function or what?
It's a Python function.
I see. Let me ask for Perplexity, Mr. Perplexity.
It's gonna give you a like if you go scroll down, we might be able to see somewhere if there's something like that.
It doesn't give the example code.
Oh, I see.
Set active false. Okay, so it doesn't use the whole thing. USD prim double colon set active false. It just uses Prim dot set active false.
Prim dot.
What is this?
Dude, that colon was for us for reference. Like the USD prim is the library that is gonna use or where it will implement, and then that's colon represents the function value. It's more for reference part. It's not a specific thing. But,
Oh, USD prim set active false is a C++ method called syntax on USD prim class. The double colon is the C++ scope resolution operator, not Python syntax. Why doc show blah 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 blah. It is describing C++ API of USD. USD prim is a C++ class. Set active is a member of function. Okay. Means set call the set active method. Okay. On USD prim instance, argument false in C++. In Python, the same operation is exposed on the bound object, so you can call it as prim dot set active false. I see, brother. Hmm. Cause I don't need to know. No. I just wanna make sure you're okay. All right, so active and inactive are done. Next, animated value.
noise.
An animated value is data that changes over time rather than having single. Wait. Why is it still doing this? Okay. An animated value is data changes over time rather than having a single fixed value. Example, time samples or animation spleens. Huh. How do attribute can store time varying data. Attributes can store time varying data using time samples, discrete time values, time value pairs, or animation spleens. And USD automatically interpolates between these data points when you query an attribute at a specific time. An attribute can have both specific static default value and an animated values, with the animated values taking precedence when querying at specific time codes, also known as time varying value, time sampled value. Hmm. Let's see what this means. Hmm.
Yeah. Splin. Spear with splin.
Attribute value that varies over time.
Dude, we just read this same thing yesterday. We were looking into the splin values and everything. And splin
Hmm.
data, how does splin data resonates over
I
time.
think there's a difference between animation spleen and
Splin data, no, it's same. That's why it's called
animated value is an attribute value that varies over time, whereas you can author an animated value using time samples or spleen data.
yeah.
It's not the same thing.
No, but we did went through. I think this was the same thing that we looked up yesterday. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but this
Yeah.
is like a
So
So
we,
spleen provides a curve that defines scalar values that varies over time, and this is basically values that varies over time. Hmm. I think it's different, bro. But this is like a spleen is like a curve. An animated value is like a dictionary or something. Yeah. See, just ask it difference between animated values and spleen. I'm gonna have some dark chocolate.
my God, dark fucking chocolate. Chocolate.
I think you should try this one. A Hue hazelnut coffee dark chocolate.
Hmm.
No sugar, no cane sugar, no sugar alcohol, no erythritol, no soy gluten, no palm oil, no less.
I think it's not a chocolate. It's shit. It's
No,
shit.
it's nice. It's cacao. It's pure 70% cacao, vegan and paleo. It's nice. It's dark as fuck. Like it's not sweet at all.
Hmm.
I like that. It helps craving. What is it? Did you look?
What, I thought you were looking at it.
Bro, what the fuck do you do then?
Observe, bitch. Observe and read.
Mm, You're observing my ass.
Yes, brother. Always be observer.
We had two viewers and they left because of your bullshit.
All right, bro. Let them leave. Let them leave. Butterflies come when you have a garden. We do not have a
Oh my god, Mr. Andrew Tate.
yeah. It's not Andrew Tete, it's Aditya Sugandhi.
Please. Bro, what the fuck are you doing? Why are
What?
you making those noises?
Oh, that those noises. I don't know.
Okay, in USD, an animated value just means the attribute changes over time, while spleens are one specific way of authoring how it changes between time, using smooth curves instead of discrete samples. I still don't understand it.
Explain it to a 10-year-old.
A spleen in USD is more structured animated representation. Instead of just discrete samples, you provide spleen knots, interpolation type, example Bezier, and pre and post behavior to define continuous curve over time.
What is Bezier? Ask it. What is Bezier?
I think it's like an interpolation type,
Yeah.
just like linear interpolation. Oh, I see. So this is time sample, like, and I think this is time code. One is 100, 20 is 500, and 50 is 250. Spleen not. Oh. Um,
Have you tried the new Fab OS cloud model? Fab. What is Fable? Fable.
Favor. I'm gonna try it today.
No, I haven't tried it yet. I haven't got time, but I will try it sooner or later.
It's only till 22nd June. Available till 22nd June.
My ass. It's
Yeah.
they're saying that, but then they're gonna come say that hey,
No, they said they're gonna be available till 22nd June, and then after that it's gonna be available with the API request thing, API usage.
uh, let's see.
Is it better than Opus 4.8?
I don't know. I haven't tried it. Oh, I think I.
Opus 4.8 was shit. Shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was not helpful at all. Like I didn't see any change.
I prefer. I right now I'm only using as of now. I think
Sonnet 4.6
yes, Sonnet. So
does everything correct.
Sonnet is like okay. If you want to think a lot and it's like mission critical things that you want to have a heavy discussion, then I would only go with Opus. Otherwise, I will try to keep myself on cheaper models because they get the same shit done with
Mm-hmm.
less in index. And I'm trying to move to local models soon, as soon as I get my hands on with the DGX Spark and all those things. So fuck
Mm-hmm.
and fuck all the tokens.
Yeah, brother, you're gonna give me the API key and everything.
Yes, brother. No, I won't be able to give you the API key, bro.
Just host them, host the fucking shit, and I'm gonna call.
I cannot. That's the problem. It won't be on a open network. That is the problem.
I'm a FSU alumni, so I should
Yeah,
be.
dude, that's the problem, right? You have to be inside the network. I cannot like basically do.
VPN
Dude,
trespassing.
everything gets cracked, so I won't be able to do any shit.
All
Otherwise, I
right,
would have. Anyways, you're gonna win
understandable.
on what was Justin Gagey, right? So I think that will cover up.
Yeah, bro, the odds are crazy, bro. Everybody in the bro, one guy has put $1 million.
My God,
I'll
it's
show
all
you.
about.
Arman Sarukian. This is another fighter who has put $1 million on Justin Gaethje. I don't know. Look at this. Look at this, bro. Yeah, look at this. Arman Sarukian just bet $1 million on Justin Gaethje.
What White House?
Huh?
At the White House?
Yeah, at the White House.
Nice. How much money do they have for fucking shit ton of money?
Arman Sarukian's first reaction caught on camera. $1 million on Gaethje. He knows, bro. He knows.
Ooh.
Bruh.
Wow.
Look at this motherfucker. He's a motherfucker, bro.
Hmm.
What? What? Gambling, gambling addiction education program. What the fuck, bro? We are getting distracted. Let it be. Fuck it. All right. animated values. So we still don't understand the proper difference between animated values and spleens actually.
Mm-hmm.
Time and animated value, understanding time codes. Time codes are basic time coordinates for USD by themselves. Time codes are unitless and do not necessarily conceptually map the frames per second. Time codes also do not represent the other industry time codes such as SMPTE. Keeping time codes unitless gives the client flexibility to encode their time varying data in ways that make the most sense to their application. While at the same time, OpenUSD provides mechanisms for mapping timecodes to real-time units for decoding and playback, as described in mapping timecodes to real-time below. Timecodes are encoded in USD layers as numeric double precision values. The following simple examples show animated attribute values using time samples represented as pairs of timecodes and value, in this case float value specifying translation along x-axis. So this is the time sample 125.99. The time codes are mostly commonly used as the time coordinate for animated value as shown above. Here, however, you can also specify that an attribute metadata can or attribute or metadata field's value type is a time code. Custom metadata with time code value type. Time code metadata equals to 24. Time code attribute with time code value type, time code attribute and time code metadata. Okay. When used this way, attribute or metadata fields value will be subject to any time code scaling or offset via composition, as described in working with automatic and explicit time code remapping across composition. When working with time codes, you may encounter situations where you want to use infinite time coordinates. For example, you might have an animated attribute where you want to set an arbitrary earliest value at negative infinity, so you can just adjust the timecode later, while OpenUSD allows authoring and querying using infinite minus inf time codes. We
Infinite.
strongly discourage
It's not infinite. It's infinity.
this is infinite.
Oh yeah, or TE or infinite. Like people say infinity or something, but it's fine.
I said infinite.
Using infinite negative
Time codes, negative infinite to infinite time codes. We strongly discourage working with infinite time codes. The time code ranges created with infinite time codes are not considered valid. DCC tools may not be able to represent infinite time in codes, and use infinite time codes may create future incompatibilities. Okay, working blah 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 programmatically for the case of blah 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 demonstrates using timecode APIs to query and author animated values. Note that while you can double precision values when querying an animated attribute, we recommend using timecodes to ensure future compatibility. Okay, given an attribute with animated values, get the value at specific timecode which could be interpolated. Work timecode USD.timecode. Uh-huh. For cases when you are looking for the earliest time in set of time codes, USD time code or earliest time. For example, if you had animated values for X form, we translate X attribute. So what does this mean? Double X form OP, translate X dot time samples. So what does this mean?
for those cases where you are looking for earliest time in a set of time codes. OpenUSD provides USD timecode dot earliest time. For example, if you had the following animated values X form, translate I don't know. I think three is time sample.
Yeah, I asked perplexity. Wait.
Three is time sample. Three at five is the fifth frame. 25 is 10 something that value. What is the value of the time sample? Yes, 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 yes. That is a time code and value. Okay, okay, okay.
I know that that is time code and this is time sample. This is a time sample overall because at time code 3 the frame like whatever value is 5,
Mm-hmm.
like the value of trans this X form OP translate X will be 5, and then at 25 it will be 10, at 99 it will be 5 again.
Mm-hmm.
So what this means is that attribute X form OP translate has animated values authored at time samples rather than a single static default. Each entry time code is value time code and value pair is a pair of USD time code. Here 325.99 and attributes value are yes exactly. Between those time samples, USD will interpolate according to attributes interpolation mode. By default, it's linear interpolation or numeric for numeric types. So at time code 14, so that at time code 14, between 33 and 25, nearly almost, it's gonna be around 7.5 because it's linearly interpolated. Interpolated value between 5 at time 3 and 10. Mm. While at exactly 25, it returns 10. Hmm. They are mapped seconds using layers time code per second metadata. Time code per second. Hmm. For example, if time codes per second equal to 24, then 20 time code 24 corresponds to 1 second of real time. Mm-hmm. I understand it. Got it. API schema is the next one. Is there anything important over here? Like
Custom data.
any.
Wait, what if we have custom data? Okay, okay, I've got custom metadata. Oh, we can have custom metadata as well inside of them. Time code, custom code attribute, and custom metadata. What is this? However, you can also that attribute. Oh, for metadata field. Hmm.
Hmm. Oh, we have 3 viewers watching us. Hello. Hi. Oh, fuck. Got it. Got it. hmm So, is there any Python code for this?
I think we will have. Oh wait, there's the Python code below. Below.
Working with time codes programmatically translate attribute USD time code. Okay. New time code equals to USD time code 24. Set a new value at specific time code. For this example, we assume the attribute is using time samples for animated value. So USD time code 24. Translate attribute to when working with blah blah blah. For cases where you want to value immediately before a given time code, OpenUSD provides USD time code pre-time time. This is useful situation where an attribute value can change discontinuously at specific time code. For example, when evaluating attribute with held interpolation or spleens with dual valued nodes at the given time code. USD time code dot pre time will evaluate the limit of attribute animated value as time approaches the given time from the left, for example, using the same set of animated values for the xform op translate x attribute that we used previously. I see. The following Python query would get the attribute value for the xform op translate x attribute just prior to timecode 25, which is in this example would be evaluated to 10.0 as the interpolated value is continuous at timecode 25. Hmm. Mhm. I see. Mhm. All right. Cause I don't need to know now. I just wanna make sure you're okay. I don't need to know now. I just mm I remember the way you cause I don't need to know now. I just wanna make sure you're okay. Cause I don't need to know now. I just wanna make sure you're all set. Yeah. Register time code. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think we can move forward. Okay. API schema. An API schema provides a collection of related properties and methods that can be applied to prims to add specific functionality. While is a schema define what a prim fundamentally is, API schemas define what capabilities a prim has. They add optional behavior and properties to already typed prims. API schemas can be single apply like USD physics rigid body or multiple apply like USD collection API, which can be applied multiple times with different instance memes. Oh, names, not memes. API schemas typically have an API suffix in their class names and namespace their properties to avoid conflicts. Creates attribute physics velocity. I see. Yeah, I want to read this in detail. This is important. An API schema is a prim schema that, yeah, schema as well. Okay, USD defines a schema as an object whose purpose is to author and retrieve structured data from USD object, from some USD object. Most schemas found in the core are prim schemas, which are further refined to is a schema and API schemas, for which the USD distribution provides tools for code generation to create your own schemas. However, there are several examples of property schemas also, such as USD jump, primbar, USD shade input. I see.
But you know, is the type schemas are abstract schemas. I was reading today.
I see.
Those are abstract schemas. Abstract.
Mm-hmm. Most schemas found in the core. As an object whose purpose is to author and retrieve structured data from some USD object. What does this mean?
What is structured data?
Structured data which is defined.
Right? And then an object, USD object. So we can have maybe some kind of existing schemas, such as we will have property schemas, as it says over there. So what will property schema return? So property schema will return a certain type of attribute, name
Yeah,
attribute,
and value.
and the value. That's what it is saying over there. USD defines a schema as an object whose purpose is to author and retrieve structured data from some USD object that we have defined
Mm-hmm.
or that we will be defining. So we
Mm-hmm.
have some schemas that are already predefined. So for those predefined
Mm-hmm.
schema, let's say we use USD property stack schema, right? It's
Mm-hmm.
gonna give you the all the properties that we have in a format that we already,
Mm-hmm.
so that once we get that, we can maybe create a pipeline or do something that's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
better for our distribution and code generation, as it says over there.
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Most schemas found in the core are prim schemas, which are further refined into is a schema and API schemas, for which USD distribution provides tools for code generation to create your own schemas. However, there are several examples of property schemas, also such as USD geom, primvar, and Shade input, sorry. USD shade input. Schemas are lightweight objects we create to wrap a USD object as and when needed to robustly interrogate an author scene description. We also use schema classes to package type schema based computations, such as USD geom imageable computer visibility. Hmm. Bro, the inflation is here.
What is the inflation?
I got my water bottles today. They used to be $7.49 for a pack of 32 Poland Springs.
Fuck, bro. You're paying
And
$7.
now they're
Fuck.
and now they are $9 and 9.99 or something for 32 bottles.
Fuck. I pay like $3.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm paying like $3 for 32 bottles.
What bottles do you drink?
Your life.
That is ugh.
Hmm. Why don't you drink black water? Alkaline shit.
I wanna drink fucking sparkling water, brother. But
But you know,
my
sparkling water is not good for your health.
no, sometimes it is.
Yes,
Sometimes it is.
but you're adding extra carbon dioxide. That's it.
I know, bro. Do you remember I had like a acidity attack
Yes,
in
that was
Tallahassee
that only because
because I was drinking. I know, I know.
I told you at that point only, like this is not good for
I
long.
was almost gonna die,
Yeah.
bruh. And that was because I ate like spicy food after a long time. Oh, Okay. Use schema in an example to show usage as defined here. Let's see what this motherfucker comes up with. It's given out some C++ code though.
I see. But C++ is not relevant, so I think we should not waste time on C++ right now.
Why is it not relevant, bro? What the
Because
fuck?
right now it's not relevant for our exam. We are preparing for our exam, brother. In our exam,
I
they're not gonna
see.
ask you code.
I
Specifically
see.
C++ code. That's what I'm saying. Like it's relevant, but not right now. You can do it later, after like maybe when you're trying to develop your own language.
Like what? Bootstrap plus plus.
Oh yeah, both for plus plus.
I just wanna make sure. No, make the code hello. Alright, think of USD schema as a typed lens you temporarily put on a USD object, usually a prim, to work with a specific structured view of its data and behavior. From the glossary, a schema is object whose purpose is to author and retrieve structured data from some USD object like a prim or property. Most schemas are prim schemas, and they further and divided into is a schema. Bro, why it's just repeating the fucking. In all these cases, schema object itself is a lightweight ephemeral you created when you need to query or author data, use it and discard it, while the authored scene description remains in the layers. High level usage example, treating a prim as a mesh. Imagine you have a prim at world car body by default, that is just generic USD prim with some property. What the fuck is this? Though that schema, you now interact with structured mesh data points, face indices, normal subdivision schema. Start from a general USD object like a prim, wrap it in a appropriate schema. Start from a general USD object like a prim. Use the schemas method to read write. Bro, this is so shit. Perplexity is so shit.
I see. I see.
I need to go to the main man, Sam Altman. No.
What happened?
I accidentally closed a tab.
Boy.
I don't know which tab though. Yeah, API schema. This prim or property follows a known structure, so give me proper functions to create, read, validate, and compute things from it. Data still lives in USD layer. The schema is the Python C++ class that knows how to work with that data. The NVIDIA study guide treats schema as core OpenUSD knowledge, custom schemas from proprietary data model, schemas for non-standard import-export, built-in like schemas like USD geom, mesh, shade material, point instancer appear across the exam topics. But what does this exactly mean? This prim or property follows a known structure, so give me the proper function to create, read, validate, and compute things from it. A schema is OpenUSD in OpenUSD is basically standard blueprint API wrapper for USD data. Okay, explain the statement.
Okay, what do you infer from that statement first? Let me
A
understand.
schema in OpenUSD is basically standard blueprint API wrapper for
Yeah.
USD data.
So what do you mean? What do you understand by blueprint and API wrapper? What is an API wrapper?
Mm, like a service wrapped inside
So
an
I
API that is
the
defined.
answer lies in the second line. This prim or property follows a known structure, right?
Yeah.
So a prim and property will have a standard structure, as we know that it will have some attributes, some values, some metadata, or something, right? So if we already know that it's going to have some attributes, it's going to have some properties, it's going to have some stack, it's going to have some references, it's going to have a lot of things, right? So we can basically use a schema print to make sure that whenever we initiate a prim, we
Mm-hmm.
already know how to create a stage, how to create a property, how to add reference, how to read a reference, how to make sure the references are valid using is valid or is a reference instantiable or is instantiable APIs, like those kind of things. So that's what it is talking about. That it's gonna give you a standard wrapper. That means that it's gonna have all the standard things that a schema should have, and when you call those things onto
Mm-hmm.
the prim, it's going to give you specific values. In a similar manner, let's say when you want to call, when you want to list a length of string, right? So whenever you create an
Mm-hmm.
object or do something in Python, let's say
Yeah.
you have created a standard library that has some classes, some objects, and some instantial objects, and those objects have properties, right? So,
Mm-hmm.
right. So, for example, if we go with a custom library that you're gonna create, it is still gonna follow a certain schema. That is underscore length to get the length of an array, length of an index. Let's say you create a Python library called Shaurya, right? And then to call what is the height of Shaurya. We will go with the length function, for example, right? So Shaurya dot length, it's gonna give you the height of Shaurya. That is gonna be a standard schema for Python, and that is standardized everywhere, right? So in a similar manner, if you use schemas, they will have standard create, read, and validate properties. So for example, we are gonna use geom mesh, right? So if we have a built-in schema, that is we are going to use geom mesh, so if it will have geom mesh dot create attributes, dot
Oh.
attributes. Then if you're going to use shade material will have dot create attributes, dot read attributes, dot remove attributes. Then
Mm-hmm.
if you want to set variants for those, I think we will have some certain specific schema types or API calls that will be set variant schema or something.
Oh, okay.
That
Got
is
it.
what
Got
they're
it.
talking about.
Wait.
That it is gonna be standardized across everywhere, like this.
So, okay. Simple mental model without schema. Prim dot get attribute points, face vertex counts, face vertex indices. You're manually asking for string name attributes.
Yes.
If mesh is equal to USD geom dot mesh prim. So we are storing this prim inside this variable, and we are calling USD geom dot mesh API.
Yes.
So this is how we call the API, right? USD geom dot mesh.
Yes. USD geom, not dot USD. Yes. This is how we called it. USD
And
geom.
then so we have stored it inside mesh,
Yes.
and
So
then mesh dot
matching all
get.
the properties, get points attribute, get face. So this is gonna be replicable everywhere. So if you have something else, or if you are calling some other object,
So we basically need to know like all these from the documentation of this.
Yes, but I think this thing
to
will,
basically use
yes.
this.
So, but most of the things, this is specific to Geom, but we will have something else as well. Maybe if you are using shader, it will have some common APIs that is shared across
Hmm.
Geom and every other library package.
So a schema is like saying treat this prim as mesh, xform, camera, material, point, instancer, etc., and give me the correct methods for that type. Oh, example. Okay, and is a schema defines the actual type of a schema. Okay, so xform, mesh. So this is basically an is a schema, right?
Yes.
Because it's defining its mesh type of schema.
Yes. No, that won't be is a schema because it's not type scripted first of all. So the second
Type
thing would,
scripted,
so is a schema are schemas that are type scripted first of all. That is that have camel.
like just
So the second one is a typed schema. Go up. I will show you the USD get points attribute. This is a type schema.
this is a schema.
Yes, this is a schema. Get point attribute. That's in camel case. That is one of the,
Uh,
right. So that's what we call a typed schema or is a schema.
no, but if USD geom mesh,
The
this is also
USD mesh have a built-in schema.
this is in camel case.
Yes.
So this is a type is a schema.
Yes.
Hmm. And what is a then what is a abstract schema?
Type
Uh,
schemas are abstract schemas that you don't know what's inside it. So if you go up, okay, so go up, get point
I think it's gonna
get
yeah.
point attribute. Do you know what's inside it? You don't know. That is abstracted. You are just getting the output out from that because that is abstracted part. That how is it getting the points attribute? Do you know? No, but we know that it's
Hmm.
getting point attribute. So the main functionality and the magic stays behind the library or the geom library that we have, and that is where abstract schema comes in. That hey, you don't know how it works, and you just
Okay, and is a schema defines the actual type of prim. Example in USDA, def xform world def mesh cube. Yes, okay. Here def mesh cube means slash world slash cube. Correct. Has mesh is a schema. Okay. In Python, stage equals to blah 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 world blah. Okay. So world equals to usdgeom dot xform dot define and mesh equals to usdgeom dot mesh dot define. Okay. Mesh dot create point attributes. So this create point attribute is because we this is a part of schema function of usdgeom.mesh.
yes,
I see. And then create face vertex counts attribute, create face vertex indices attribute. All this is part of this schema.
yes,
Mesh equals to usdgeom.mesh.define. That creates prim whose type is mesh. usdgeom.mesh.define. Authors def cube def mesh cube. Okay, the schema gives you mesh specific methods. Yes. API schema. Okay, so now API schema. So this was as a schema, and now API schema is basically an API schema adds extra behavior properties to an existing prim without changing its main type. Example, a mesh is still a mesh, but you apply material binding behavior to it. So def mesh bolt prepend API schema. Oh, so you prepend API schema over here. Material binding API. And then rel material binding is world looks metal. So this means bolt is still a mesh, but it also has material binding API applied. So it can bind to a material. I see. Mhm. So what the prim fundamentally is, extra capabilities applied to the prim. Oh, property schema. A property schema wraps an attribute or a relationship, not the whole prim. A common example is primvar. So primvar is also a type of property schema or a schema.
Yes, because I think that's a custom schema, custom property schema, because you're defining custom values over there, I would say.
This is insane.
This firmware custom schema. Let's see. No, no, firmware is not a custom schema. My bad.
It's just a property
Special
schema.
type of attribute. It says over here. It's an attribute.
It's an attribute or a schema.
It's an attribute. It says it's a special type of attribute used to bind custom geometry built into schema.
So a property schema wraps an attribute or relationship, not the whole prim.
Yes,
A common example is a primvar.
but it's a built into schema. Yeah, that's a property schema. Yeah, that's a already defined schema. But wait, OpenUSD Prem is documentation of Prem primitives or Premvars. So Premvars are
API.
attributes. Premvars are attributes.
And primvar's API are the property
Yeah,
API,
Premvars
schema
are
API.
attribute. Yes.
It's confusing as fuck. Here, USD Geom primvar is not a prim type. It's a schema wrapper around an attribute like primvar's display color. Ah, USD Geom primvar.
Yes.
Bro, OpenUSD is infinite. It's infinite. For real. 'Cause I don't need no home.
Yeah, bro, I have to wake up early tomorrow. Fuck.
I have to also, bro.
Yeah, but I need to wake up tomorrow because I need to go to office.
I also need to wake up, bro.
I did not went to office for fucking 2 days. I think Wednesday I should go. Otherwise, before my and because I have other things to take care with my manager. Before my manager says, "Brother, when will you come to office?" Or he will say, "I would like for you to come in for a few days." Yes, I will be over there.
I see. It's good that my manager and my team is not in New York.
Oh, they are not in them.
Yeah, there nobody in my team is in my office.
Let's just praying to God. DGX Spark, bitch. DGX Spark is gonna come, and then my boss is like, bitch, start working on that. Who's gonna take care?
Who's gonna justify the cost now?
Yes.
Hmm.
So I was having discussion that my director is like, bro, why are we going with Dell? Dell is like 7 grand for a single thing. And then I'm
Hmm.
discussing with my IT supervisor, and he's like, bro, it's for warranty purposes. Dell gives you 3 years warranty, and this
Right.
NVIDIA kit only gives you a year warranty. I'm like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he's like, okay, do you think this is mission critical? I'm like, not right now. Okay, then we will go with the cheaper warranty one. I'm like, I'm like, okay, yeah, that fits my budget because otherwise I would have to create a justification that hey, this is really mission critical and our thing won't work. I'm like, okay, cannot justify that right away because it's
Mm-hmm.
interesting for me as well. I'm like, okay, yeah, that makes sense. So yes, for a year, that's fine. I will try to break it. If it breaks, then we will claim the warranty. If it does not break, then yeah, whatever goes with it. And if I'm able to create some production ready application, then we will get
Ooh.
more funding. Then we will get more fucking funding for running the production applications over there.
Mm-hmm. Do you think you're gonna be at the same place in a year?
I don't know, bro. Hope for the best. Prepare.
Prepare for the worst,
At least I would have
mm,
DGX Spark. That's
brother.
the thing. At least I would have DGX Spark over here.
Mm-hmm. I'm done, bro. I need to make more money. Just fuck this shit.
Go ahead, bro. No one's stopping you.
Visa.
Marry a
Visa is the
marry
only
a US
thing.
citizen, bro. That is, one of our leader dead.
Who?
Marry a citizen.
Marry a citizen. Hell no.
Have a visa, enjoy life. Be like
I'm a desi boy.
be
I'm a
like
desi boy.
be like your manager. Get a
Hell
van,
no.
enjoy your life.
Hell no.
Get get some SpaceX Starlink shit on that, and then just vibe.
My manager was telling me that he can't even make the bad internet excuse anymore because everybody, like all of us, know that he has Starlink.
Elon Musk, fuck you, dude, Elon. Yeah, they have like it's really cheap, like as compared to other plans and other cellular companies that are providing.
But the thing is, it doesn't work in the city properly. It works in the like places
Yeah,
where
it's not
there's like
working
not a
city
lot
because we
of.
have a lot of signal interference. It's gonna
Yeah,
only work in sparsely populated areas because you're getting
yeah,
signal directly from satellite and all those things. In the city, you have your routers like and the other distribution network. Okay.
yeah. Okay. So property schema, wraps, blah blah blah. USD geom firmware. The wrappers knows about firmware specific ideas like interpolation, element size, index firmwares. What the schema actually does, the schema does four things. First, it gives standard names to data. Instead of every studio inventing random attributes like blah blah blah, USG's mesh schema standardizes point 3f points in int face vertex counts, face vertex indices. Second, it gives typed Python and C++ methods. Third, it helps tools understand the scene renderer DCC and know if this is a renderable geometry, blah blah blah. Some schema package logic, just not just attributes. For example, imageable equals to USD geom dot imageable prim visibility equals to imageable dot computer visibility. This is not just reading one raw attribute, computes the effective visibility considering inherited visibility, rules in hierarchy, lightweight wrapper part. Schemas are lightweight objects we create to wrap a USD object. This means prim equals to stage dot get prim at path. This does not create a new mesh in the scene. It just says Take this existing prim and view it through a mesh schema interface. Ah, I see. Like putting in on mesh glasses. If the prim is valid as mesh, you can use methods. Mesh methods points equal to mesh dot get points attribute. I see. Damn. Bro, today we had 10 viewers, concurrent viewers.
10 concurrent viewers. Damn.
Yeah, 10 people were watching us at the same time.
I see.
68 views today already.
Holy shit.
It's insane. High level summary schema equals to USD typed contract for structured scene data. For prim USD mesh, this prim is a mesh, this prim is a transform container, this prim is a camera, this prim is light for extra applied behavior, for property, simple version. Hmm, I see. Lightweight USD wrapper interface that lets you author and read structured data from prim or property.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna note it down. And read structured data. From prim or property. Is a schema defines what a prim is. Mesh X form camera point instance. Mm-hmm.
I see.
Give standard attributes plus helper methods. So tools slash renders know how to interpret. Bro, do you know ISO speed?
Yes. What happened to that?
He was working out in my gym.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Then what happened?
Nothing. I saw it in his video. I was not at the gym at that time.
Oh, I see, brother.
And even this guy, Carl Anthony Towns,
Mm-hmm.
he was shooting a commercial in the basketball court at my gym.
Oh, dude, how big is your freaking gym?
It has like multiple.
Mm-hmm.
I'll show you lifetime 40 second. This is the one. Sky.
Oh, damn, bro. Sick website.
I don't know where the gallery is. The fuck? Where the gallery is, bro? Where's the fucking gallery? Luxury amenities. Sauna. Locker room. Spa.
Oh, swimming.
Skincare.
Skin. What skin?
Swimming. They have a cosmetic skincare thing in there.
So it's also included in your plan.
No, it's we have to pay for that.
Oh, oh, I see.
Pickleball. But I don't go to this one anymore.
What?
I go to because this is like far away, and I go to the 23rd one now because it's right near my
Office.
office.
Oh,
Yeah, this is the one that I go to.
oh, I see. Mm.
It's pretty decent as well. Yeah, it's over here.
Mm-hmm.
Lifetime 40 second. I show speed videos. Yeah, I think it was this video or something, I guess. No, I think we might get banned if I play that video. I just wanna, I just wanna make you. Methods. So tools slash vendors. How to interpret and compute USD data correctly. Okay, I think we can move on from schema to API schema now.
Mm-hmm.
So API schema provides a collection of related properties and methods that can be applied to prims to add specific functionality. Cool. While is a schema defines what prim fundamentally is, as it is in the name, is a schema. API schemas define what capabilities a prim has. They add optional behavior and properties to already typed prims. API schemas can be single apply like USD is blah blah blah. Pretty straightforward. Okay. So the glossary part is clear. I think we have had a lot of questions where they ask how do we create a new schema, right?
Yes.
What is the answer? How do you create a new schema?
How do you create a new schema? Like a custom schema or existing schema?
Yeah, custom. Obviously, a custom schema. Why would you create an already existing schema?
So to create a custom schema, first we will define. I think what are we trying to create? Let's say we want to define custom attributes. Maybe let's say you create an object, this bottle, and one of the attribute for this bottle will be what is the volume of this bottle, right? That's going to be a
Hmm.
custom schema, that custom attribute accordingly, and then the metadata, custom metadata. Is there any kind of mesh material that is wrapped around? So that's how we will define a custom schema, I would say. Because
Okay.
custom schema plays an important role when you have something that is out of bound. That's where custom
Hmm.
schema kicks in. A random object or anything that is not supposed to be for in their first place, but it's there. But and we have to define something properly.
Oh, USD provides a code generator script, USD gen schema for
New
creating
schema
new
class.
schema classes. The script is driven by USD layer, typically named schema.usda, and generates the necessary C++ classes and supporting Python code for all schema classes defined in it. This USD layer must meet the following prerequisites in order for generated code to compile and work with USD code successfully. Must specify the library name as layer metadata. Schema type names must be unique across all libraries. Attribute names and tokens should be camel case, valid, CPython identifiers, and allow. Explain this to a 10-year-old. Somebody, somebody. Oh, somebody good. And you love me like you do. Without you, and everyone knows. Just like somebody now. Oh, no, no, no. No one knows me like you do. I think we need to remember this, bro. USD Gen schema.
I see. Yes.
Making your own official scheme
But
USD
how do we do
schemas.
it? Suppose your studio.
Think of it like this: schema.usda, USD Gen schema, and then so first you create a USDA file for the new schema using Python, and then it goes to USD Gen schema, and then USD Gen schema generates the necessary code for C++ classes and Python wrappers plus tokens. I don't know what tokens here are. So you write a special USD file called schema.usda that describes your custom schema, and USD generates code so you can use it like normal USD type.
Mhm.
Meaning, suppose your studio needs a special prim type for robotics, robot joint, with attributes like torque limit, joint type, axis. Instead of manually doing this everywhere, prim dot create attribute torque limit sdf dot value type names dot float. I see. So instead of doing this, you create a real schema, then later use it cleanly. Like joint equals to robot usd dot robot joint dot define. I see.
Okay, oh,
So this is gonna be like when we create our own, you know, 3D simulation data, and we need a type of, let's say,
Yeah, this is what I
you
was
know,
talking about creating custom schema, that we are defining each and every value, and then we have USD code. So
yeah, brother, how can you ever be wrong?
yes, brother, I am not wrong.
You, how can you ever be wrong
I'm
and
just
how can
unlucky. I
you
would say
not
I'm not
know?
wrong. I'm just unlucky sometimes.
Damn. Itu agak banyak What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Nothing, bro.
I'm doing vulgar actions.
Yes, brother. Vulgar actions.
Let's move on. Okay, it turns your custom USD data model into proper Python C++ API classes. What schema.usd is? Schema.usd is not a normal scene file. It is more like a blueprint that says my library is called robot.usd. I want a schema called robot joint. I see. So USD looks like this. Library name robot.usd, a class. Okay, so there will be a class like specializes.
That will have all of our attributes or properties that we just
Mm-hmm.
discussed. And then USD gen schema reads that and generate classes similar to. Okay. Good. Oh.
Robot USD dot robot
So first
joint.
we have to define, but do we have to define it in the USDA first, or we can directly
Yeah.
define it? But we can use Python, right, to define it or not?
Yeah, first we need to define it with Python.
Hmm.
Okay, so how do you think this will be in Python?
I think I would say, wait, how it would be in Python. So first we have library name, right? So I think that's not
Yeah.
necessary right now. But the class, wait, how do we define class? I think dot create class, and then we define our
Um,
robot joint, and then we do create attributes. That will be float, torque limit, joint type, and then access. That's how we would do it. But then we would need to use gen schema.
Not exactly. You write this as USDA file usually by hand.
Oh, and then okay, then we are naming it schema.usd. Oh, okay, we are defining a library name as well for that. Okay,
Hmm.
okay. So ask him if can we define multiple library in a single file?
Hmm, I see. Wait, let me read this first. I think. Okay. What it actually does, it generates the boring but important codes for you. What? So conceptually, then USD Gen Schema reads that and generates this thing. How?
So we are it's gonna generate the schema. That is the magic that for USD.
But where is this code going? Like, how is Gen Schema reading this?
I think showed it up over here. I think we are gonna use robot USD dot robot joint slash. I think we are gonna define the schema path somewhere. That's what we are gonna do, similar to we have in our assets, right? So we are gonna define the schema path to some place. I would guess, and that's what we are missing right over here. Well, ask him how does it pick how will it pick up schema.usda? Do we have
Yeah,
it?
wait.
I think that is what
Okay.
is missing.
It generates the boring but important code for you. C++ schema class, Python accessors, token definition, attribute creation method. So instead of treating your data as random string, USD tool can understand it as a known schema before schema. Must specify library names, robot.usd. You cannot create a schema called mesh if USD already has one. Why? Because USD has a global schema registry. If two plugins both say add if and robot join. Oh, this is how we create plugins. What the hell?
What happened?
The music that I was listening to got really loud. All right. All right. How does the USD Gen schema pick the USDA we define for the new schema? And can we define more than one library in the USDA for the schema? I think we cannot, right? Because we are creating only one schema at a time. So I don't think we
Yeah, that's
would
the
be
question.
able
I
to.
think let's say if we want to do, then how would we do that? So that is an interesting question that for now. So that's what it will answer.
Oh, I think we fucking run this in the CLI, USD Gen schema, part 2 schema.usda.
It says conceptually. Fuck us. Oh wait, is this something? It's not Python, I guess. It's
Bro, we run this in the CLI.
build system points. Where it says or you build a system CMake points. If you CMake is a C++ thing, then it does.
Then it does this,
Oh,
reads this, finds library name, finds schema class definition, generates C++ Python schema code. The NVIDIA study guide creating new schema with C under OpenUSD customization because this is how developers create. Okay. So I think if we want to contribute in the OpenUSD, I think we can aim on creating new schema classes of our own.
yes. Depending on like what is the requirement. Like I think we cannot generate just custom schemas for everything. I would guess.
I know, but
Mm-hmm.
for type of data like that might be required in the physical AI, digital twin generation.
Mm-hmm.
What could that be? You're fucking gonna break your keyboard, bro.
Dude, now that's how the keyword is meant for. Sorry, that's for
Bro, oh yeah, I needed your help. I want to fucking
robot. You want to buy a robot? Fuck you. Oh, Toy
no
Story. You know, we can make our own Toy Story 4. But in that, we will do our
Pixar. Yeah,
oh, it's releasing Toy Story 5 June 19th.
four,
Oh, it says 5.
or five. My bad, my bad.
Pixar. And then we can
Only in theater. 19 June 19. They're just reusing these assets.
assets, bitch. Each and everything is an asset. And then, yeah, they are assembling it. Now I know how Pixar is generated. Damn. I always wondered, dude, how the fuck did they do it?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah, you
now
were
you
saying
know.
something.
Yeah, I want to, you know, have some sort of laptop stand
Oh,
or
okay.
something.
Here's the wait. I can send you the one that I'm using. Yeah, this one, the second one, best seller, third one.
This one,
My bad. One, two, three, fourth. This one. Yeah, this is the best.
$17.
Yeah, I got this one. I'm using the same. It is sturdy and the best.
Hmm.
Yeah, and you can also adjust. So if you want something adjustable, you can go with this. If you do not want, if you just want a stand, then there's an Amazon Basics one as well. That's like $10.
$16 bestseller.
But dude, that's not, I think, flexible, I would say. Or if is it, I don't know.
Ergonomic, compatible with blah blah blah.
Just look at the video. It's gonna see you.
It is adjustable, I guess. Oh no, it's not adjustable.
Yeah, so that's why. So like, if you want something adjustable to your height or something, then definitely you should get the one that I suggested you. If it's not, then it's on you.
Oh, it's in my same laptop as well, MacBook Pro.
Yeah. I think it's 16 inches, not the same.
It is a 16, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, what happened? You were planning to get a new laptop, right?
Before I go to India.
Oh, before you go to India, bitch.
Hmm. You said this one, adjustable.
Yeah, this one, the cheaper one.
Well, add this to cart.
Yeah. And what else? That's it.
I want new mouse and like wireless mouse and keyboard.
Oh, so keyboard I know, but mouse I can send you a link. I have. I just saw something.
$9?
Dude, That shitty mouse. We will get you. You should get the ergonomic one. Don't.
Logitech, this one.
No, 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 no. That's bullshit. Wait.
TechNet.
Uh, this one. Search for Logitech MX Master 3S.
Bro, it's gonna be some $100 bullshit.
Dude, but that is real good. That is real shit, bro. That like I think for us, we should invest in this thing. Otherwise, you can get the same thing from your office. I think you can get it from your tech department. I would say.
I already requested fucking they gave me the piece of shit Dell
Uh,
wired.
so like just click on this, and I think you might find a used one over there. Go click on it.
Oh
Uh,
wait, can I find it on eBay?
yeah, you can definitely find it on eBay. But I think that won't go for that cheap, I would say. But just look at okay, you see you can find a used one for $75 right over
Where
there.
is it?
The second link. Yeah, yeah, used like new.
Used like
You
new.
can also add
But
that to your cart.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, look over eBay as well if you want to. What the
Oh
fuck,
shit.
bro? Just time MX Master 3S.
Logitech MS Masters 3X.
S MX. Yeah. So yeah, Amazon is much cheaper anyways. $75.
Where is the
What? It was the first one. Like don't
it
go.
says $30.
Dude, yeah, it depends on you. And it says or the best offer. So or best offer. So I think there's some kind of bidding going on over there. And I won't say risk taking a risk with that.
And where is the eBay
I
refurbished
think
thing?
usually sometimes eBay everything is not a eBay refurbished. That's what I would say. Like you won't be
Hmm.
able to find everything.
Can I add it in a filter or something over here?
If it has maybe like for eBay refurbish. You can say buy it now. Oh, no, wait. Condition. No, there's only see all. Go to conditions. Go to conditions. Yeah, like oh yeah, yeah, conditions.
That's just
Oh,
this.
okay. I think there is nothing else. Like you do not have a lot of options.
Why is it fucking more expensive than what? 551? What the fuck is this?
I don't know, man. That's eBay. Anything can sell for eBay.
Rechargeable MS Master? Oh my god, they are fucking selling it for 551.
Mm, I don't.
Why?
I don't know. Just get it from Amazon, bro. Amazon is you got a
Yeah, I
control.
already have it in the cart.
And for keyboard, I don't know, man. Like for keyboard, you have a lot of options. You have the Logitech ergonomic one, the one I have as well. But I would say if you want a
Hmm.
split keyboard so that you can move your like put your hands a bit wide,
Let's see.
or if you want a mechanical one, that's also on you. Like I prefer to get an ergonomic one
I
because
want a mechanical one, but I don't want a fucking loud mechanical one.
dude, every mechanical one is allowed. Then if you want to get
No, 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 no. I think this was the one, I think. New. I like this one.
dude, I
I
would
think
say
this was the
get
one.
an ergonomic one definitely. Don't get these ones. You will love you will like love typing then. Get the ergonomic ones, yes. Because these are like more natural to your hand layout.
Hand style, I know, I know.
So if you get the Logitech one, it's like more uplifted. So you will have like
Mm-hmm.
much better grip. I would say that only that with Logitech ones, or you can get the one that I have. I have Proto Arc. It is not that uplifted in the. It doesn't have the uplifted arc, and this is
Oh,
also
this one.
yeah, yeah. I was gonna say that as well. Like you can split them, but it's gonna be like 150 or something. It's gonna be really costly.
I do need to invest in it, bro.
Yeah, so then yeah, either get the ergonomic one from Logitech, or you can get the split one as well. Like if I would have been you, I would get the split one. Like split keyboards are better for your shoulders as well.
Mm-hmm. There's no split options.
What it is? Wait, go up, type split, then you will get.
Nope.
Oh, there we go. There you go.
Bro, this is shit.
No,
I'm not gonna get
not
this.
that one. Wait,
Maybe this.
yeah. Oh, go to the site. The site had a really good one. Go to that site that you just opened.
What side?
I think you're
This one.
no, the other one where you were looking at the best ergonomic keyboard somewhere. There was a site. Yeah, this one. Yeah, go to this one. Yeah, search Amazon. Yeah, search this on Amazon.
Morio Glow 80.
Yeah, like this would give you, Tony Stark superpower.
I see. I don't think they have that.
Look it up on eBay. eBay, you might find something reefer. Oh, you have this is something cool, but that's fucking $500.
I want to invest, but not that much.
Yeah, maybe look for refurbished. You might find a good deal in on eBay.
Mm-hmm. 379. What the fuck? No, bro, I think better than this, I'll just get this one.
Which one?
This new Fi.
Dude, get an ergonomic one, bro. Get an ergonomic one. I'm telling you, don't get that. Get an ergonomic one. It's gonna be much better. Other than get the Logitech one. If you don't want to invest on this, get the Logitech one.
The Proto Arc. This is what you have.
Yeah, this is what I have. Like this one. It comes with a cover like this.
Mm-hmm.
So like it keeps your keyboard protected. But yeah, it does your job. Like it's real good, not bad.
Mm-hmm.
But if you go with the Logitech one, it's gonna be much better, I would say. The Logitech K9 or K8 something Pro. Yeah, so you will find that on Amazon as well.
299.
Yeah,
What
search
the
for
fuck?
Logitech. Search for Logitech.
Bro, what was the thing we had that Olmo gave us? Logitech
Oh, yeah, it was Logitech mechanical, but I'm saying you don't get,
MX Master 4, right?
yeah, don't get the Logitech
Oh no.
mechanical. That's MX Master is for mouse. Just type Logitech keyboards, you will get it. I guess.
Should I
No.
just get a
Yeah,
gaming keyboard?
this one, MX Mechanical Wireless Illuminated. So
This
this
one.
was the one that he gave us. But I'm again saying that don't get this one. Get the K8 ergonomic. That will be a better investment as compared to this. Because like if you type a lot, then it's gonna come real handy. Just type ergonomic and then you will get that. Yeah.
K860 wireless ergonomic.
Yeah, this was the one. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's for $56. Yeah, get this one. The first one you have. Yeah, and it's eBay refurbished.
But what is. I think it's. I don't know, bro.
Dude, you're
This
gonna love
doesn't
it. I'm
feel
telling
like.
you, you are gonna love it. I'm saying you that, bro. I got this for Tiger as well. Tiger also loves this.
I see.
Yeah,
But
bro.
it doesn't look good at all.
Dude, don't go over the looks. Go over the feel. You are not gonna look at the keyboard and type. You're gonna look on your screen and then type.
Alright.
Yeah, you are not gonna look into the keyboard.
Let me look at some reviews. Oh yeah, the guy also says they look very unassuming, but you should not go on the looks.
Yeah, bro. I'm saying you don't go on the looks, go for the feel. Because most of the time you won't be looking at your keyboard, you would be looking at your screen, and that at that point when you would know each and every key by hand, like, or you won't be making any mistakes.
I see. All right, let's. I might order it tonight.
Yeah, just do it whenever you get time. All right, let's get back to it. We have
USD
understood
Gen
Gen
schema.
schema now, and how now we know how to create custom
Oh
schemas.
wait, what did it say? Yes, USD Gen schema does not magically search your project and find schema file. You explicitly point the schema definition. So this is what we run in CLI.
Yes, it's gonna be bash, so that's gonna be in CLI
Oh
definitely.
bash, yeah. Okay. Or your build system CMake points. At that file, NVIDIA study guide includes create new schema class with USD Gen schema under your OpenUSD or customization. I see. Oh,
So how many times are you gonna load this?
no, I'm just my bad.
But I think this is what it
But
is referring to.
yeah, but where creating new under OpenUSD customization?
Yeah.
I need to see where they have mentioned this over here. Oh, where is it? Customizing USD. Oh. Oh shit, bro. These links point to fucking OpenUSD org.
Oh, it says that's why NVIDIA course and suggested reading.
API docs, course reference, generating new schemas, videos, USD in production. Holy. Custom schemas. There's like a whole video.
Oh, yeah, this is what I was watching today in the gym.
I see. Um, so I think after glossary, we know what we need to do. You need to read all of these based on this. I don't think we need to read everything because we have completed most of the stuff, but yeah, and they are also referencing glossary over here. Glossary, course reference, API docs, certification topic and references composition, scene graph instancing. Scene graph instancing is inside composition.
Scene graph instancing is inside composition. Yes, yes,
Should
it will be inside composition definitely because it's a part.
yeah, reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I see. All right. So I think we have, you know, seen a critical thing over here. USD Gen schema is very important for creating custom API scheme or custom schema library. Motesh and Shazim, the one and only Tiger, is in the chat.
Only the Tiger King.
But we missed him. He's gone.
My lord.
We didn't look at the chat.
Shit.
Oh fuck! I was boxing today, bro.
Yeah, how was it?
Yeah, just hit the bag. I'm gonna spar on Thursday. Boom, 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 boom.
Dude, I got a job for you at 3M.
Oh,
It's called
what?
Architect Agentic AI. Yeah, dude, I think you're pretty eligible for this role. Let me send it to you. Yeah.
We gotta do that, bro.
Wait,
After
let
this
me
stream.
just send it to you. Just take a look at this. Architect Agentic AI. Oh, dude, advanced proficiency in Python, such as LangGraph and all that shit. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Familiarity with agent evaluation, risk control, bam.
3M. This is the fucking
But, but, but there's a catch. The
citizen only.
Yes.
Without sponsorship for employment visa status. Well, oh,
Yeah, dude, a lot of companies have these kind of issues as well.
mm-hmm. Not OpenAI.
Dude, OpenAI is like, bitches, we are gonna sponsor you 500 to 600K. Fuck you. With equity,
Yeah.
0.25%.
0.25 of OpenAI.
Yeah.
0.25% of OpenAI. Are you out of your
I think
mind?
it was 0.025. I saw someone's offer line.
0.025 is probable, but
I
0.25% is
like
way too
0.025,
much, bro.
0.025 or something, or less. But
Do you know how much it's worth right now? How much that company is worth right
I
now?
don't know,
It's
bro.
around
Looking
$500 billion.
for Robinhood Ventures, RVI. Dude, Robinhood Ventures dropped today.
I
No,
might buy today.
I'm going. I did.
$852 billion.
I'm buying Robinhood Ventures. I'm buying what is the other what no
0.25 of $825 billion. 206.25 million. Oh my god, Gemini hallucinated.
fuck you, Gemini. Maths is not that great for Gemini, I guess.
Oh, 0.025, my bad. Yeah, 2 point. Even 2.0.025 is, yeah, bro, $2 billion. Who is gonna offer $2 billion worth of equity to you in OpenAI?
My bad. Dude, that's an ESOP, right? ESOPs are like this only.
0.25% of OpenAI. Are you out of your mind?
I don't know, man.
ESOPs
ESOPs, bro. It's
0.025.
that only, like because ESOPs gets buyback and they have a vesting period as well. Like you're not gonna get uh
Let me see.
25.
$20 million.
Yeah, and that's with vesting period. So like it would be like for 5 years or 6 years, like that, and it's gonna get released slowly, not upfront.
Chill, bro. I don't think this is correct. Okay, whatever. Let's move on. So, okay, we did a lot of stuff, and this was some of the stuff that I was confused. So, I'm happy with what we did today.
Hmm.
And let's see if we need more. What are we doing? API schema is done. Assembly. An assembly is published asset that groups multiple models together into meaningful collection. Yes, we did this yesterday. Assemblies are group models marked with the assembly kind that aggregate other model, often through references, and they can themselves be published as usable assets. This enables you to build complex scenes hierarchically by combining smaller assets into assemblies, then combining assemblies into even larger aggregation. Okay. Let's look at what they have in assembly over here. A kind of model. Assemblies are group models, that is, models that aggregate other models into meaningful collections. An assembly may consist of primarily references to other models and themselves be published assets. Got it. All right. Asset, we already know what asset is. Named resource, often version that is maintained and reused. Example, layers, textures, volume, etc. Oh, we never saw if we can do more than. Okay, so this is the. Oh, look at this. Can one schema.usd define more than one library? No. A schema.usd is normally for one schema library slash plugin.
Mm-hmm.
This part, you library name equals to robot.usd. Robot.usd is layer level metadata. It defines the generated library identity. So this is unusual rule. So this is usual rule. 1 second, one schema.usd, one library name, one generated schema library. But inside that one library, you can define many schema classes. If you need multiple libraries, then run schema generation separately for each. So it can have multiple schema classes. So multiple schema classes means that, right? The point attribute and all that shit. This one. Create torque limit attribute, create joint type attribute. This is classes inside that schema, right?
No, dude, this is not classes. These are the attributes. The class would
So
be
what does this mean then? What does this mean? If you that file can define many schema classes.
the schema classes. That means go up, go up. It's gonna show you go up, yeah, go up. This is gonna be schema joint. So
Robot joint, robot
defining a
sensor.
schema, and
Oh,
that schema has some attribute property. So what is robot sensor? Robot sensor is one type of
oh, got it. Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
have some kind of attributes, right? So that's what you are defining a component and what that component has. That's what you are
hmm
defining. Oh, dude, I got another role for you. Wait, take a look at this. You might love it.
Let's do the quiz, bro. Oh, or do you want to do quiz or flashcards?
Let's do flashcards. I'm still working on the quiz.
Your bitch ass didn't complete the quiz,
I
right?
did complete it, but I'm not sure, so I don't want to waste our time. So it's better to the what or how would I say? It's better to do the flashcards because it helps us gain more information and knowledge about OpenUSD. And dude, I woke up at fucking 1:30 today, so I haven't had time. I was working at my office work and all those things.
hmm Dude, I've been taking this NyQuil honey and before
Dude, I
sleeping.
know why. Now I know why I slept like that. So I took too many things. I took ibuprofen, I took a muscle relaxant, and third, I took
Magnesium.
magnesium glycinate as well. So because of that, I was in so deep sleep. Dude, I think I had a weird dream that I was stuck in my dream for 20 fucking years.
Wow. You know what I saw in my dream last night?
Wow.
I don't know, for some reason, I was imagining myself coming back from co-ops or that res on
Uh-huh.
that fucking cycle.
Uh-huh.
And I was on that intersection between, that road.
Yeah, I
Uh,
know, I know. Yeah, 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 yeah.
no, that road where I think there's Wendy's, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Pensacola, and it's between. You know where Aldi's is? Like Aldi's in Tallahassee, like
Yeah, yeah,
Aldi's,
I know
the
what.
intersection when we go
Oh yeah, dude,
towards
I know
the
what. Yeah, I know what intersection.
Tiger's house, the what do you, the four-way over there.
Yeah, I know, dude, what you're talking about. Yeah,
And
there's a
I
gas
was there,
station,
and
right? There's a gas station as
yeah,
well.
exactly, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I was waiting for, I don't know why I saw that in my dream, and I was waiting for the light to turn, like for the walk sign to turn on so that I could go on my cycle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was weird, bro. It was a
Yeah.
weird dream. It was fucking flashes of where I was
Nice.
a couple of years ago.
Nice.
Flashes. I just want my growth to be same, bro. Like on the same graph.
Yeah, bro. But sometimes, that's why to have that kind of growth, I'm telling you, get a US girl. And then you will have infinite growth. There is no limits. There is
I
no
see.
limits. Once you become a citizen, there is no limits.
I see. I should just go to USCIS and ask them, can you make me citizen, please?
Yes, yes, that's what I think illegal immigrants have been asking for.
But I am a legal immigrant,
No, yeah, but they
not
are
an
giving
illegal.
preference to illegal first because you can file an asylum and all those things. That's the best
Mm.
part coming. That's the best part. That was the best part when Biden was there. Now it's Trump. So, bitch, get your bitch ass out if you are coming illegally. Only legal people allowed.
Yeah, we are legal. No, that's why I'm
We are
telling
legal
you.
AF. AF.
I I should go and make a deal with ICE. I think that I'll help you expose all the, you know. I know all the networks from the
I
inside.
think ICE also
So
knows they're just trying to do it slowly. You cannot just kick everyone all at once. That's a really big ass country.
I'll report everyone
Yeah. I was
and
looking
get
on,
a.
I was going through Facebook, and there was a person that created a fake hotline for reporting people, right? And an Indian
Mhm,
guy is reporting regarding a girl because I think that girl broke up. That girl broke up with him,
mhm,
and the person is like, "Okay, why do you want him to get her to get deported?" And he's like,
mhm,
"Her visa is expired. I have been advising her to get back. Don't take risk." So he's like, "What
mhm,
that girl means to me? Like, she was my girlfriend, and now she's my friend.
mhm.
Oh, so you had a breakup?" We're like, "Yeah," and that's why you want her back. That guy is like, "Yes, that's why I want to get her deported."
I think I heard this story before.
Oh, I see.
Anyway, let's do 10 questions at least
Okay,
of this.
okay, we will do it.
You reference one acid into two instanceable prims and recolor an interior mesh on only one of them. Okay. But authoring inside the instance fails because the instance subgraphs are read only. Correct? Instance proxy. Which approaches work?
You reference one asset into two instanceable prims and must recolor an interior mesh on only one of them. But authoring inside instance fails because instance of graphs are read only. Oh, I think we can just pick that out, right? So
On that one prim to the instancer and then author the color on the, yeah, we can do this.
yes, and
Author a variant set on instanceable prim that selects a different colored variant. Author a variant set on instanceable prim.
yes, we can do this as well.
Bro, variant set on instanceable prim. I don't think that's the right answer.
Oh, no,
Author a variant set because we cannot
we can
author. You
author a
cannot
variant. We can. So when you author,
on insensible prim
yes.
that selects a different colored variant.
So I think it's is it prototype or prim?
You can, bro, you cannot do that while referencing it.
You reference one asset into two instanceable from okay. Author the color override directly on this. So DC is definitely not an answer. And we can D can be an answer then. Edit the color attribute on the shared prototype.
Bro, prototype prim.
Yeah, bro. We can do edits on prototype as well. So
Oh
that's
yeah.
why we can do edits on prototype. Then it's gonna create a new
You
prototype.
cannot do edit on prototype. This is prototype prim, like the prim that has been referenced, I think.
No, 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 no. The prototype prim is the prim that gets generated when you instance them out. You know, we have two prototypes.
I don't think we can edit the color on
An instanceable prim that selects.
prototype prim set invincible ads.
I would go with
What
B. I
in
would go with B. I would say I would go with B. You can go with yeah. I would go with B.
oh we set invisible IDs on interior mesh to swap its material? I think yeah, CDE don't make any sense. I am but variant I need to
Yeah, but they are
understand
not
this.
they are instanceable, right? So if you can have a different variant color. So when you select a
We'll
different
ask it later,
variant
okay.
color, you can create a new prototype of that.
Okay.
So remember, that's what
Wait,
I'm saying.
what are you saying? What are you saying?
So let's
We
so if you have an instanceable prim that has
so wait, by instanceable prim, you mean the asset that we have referenced, or do you mean the asset or the prim that we are using this asset as a reference on?
so I think the one that we have referenced it not in the asset outside the asset because asset
Yeah.
is already referenced so you can create a variation on that prim
Hmm.
and that
Yeah.
is gonna create a
That selects a different colored
yes
variant.
and that prim is gonna create two
Bro,
prototypes
but how can you do that if
that
you're making
no we can do that dude I do remember doing that because if you
but
do that
how? How?
because it creates two prototypes separate prototypes.
Bro, prototypes are created out of the asset that you're referencing.
No. So you are referencing, and then you are. So you remember we created a prim prototype outside when we referenced it.
I'll basically ask ChatGPT later when we are
Yeah,
checking the answer.
yeah, and let's do that.
Yeah, because I know because on these three don't make any choice, so I think it will be A and B. I know, but I don't know.
Data modeling, which value type is most appropriate for an attribute that stores a fixed controller vocabulary of enumerated keywords such purpose or kind. Wait. Data modeling which value is for an attribute that stores as fixed controlled vocabulary or enumerated keywords such as purpose or kind.
I think it's token
Okay, yeah, model dot token dot yeah, I think it's gonna be token. Nothing based.
because string is not that, asset is not that, int is not that. Elimination. Yeah, okay, we'll check later. A point instancer places many instances and a short must temporarily hide a specific subset, then animate them back on later without losing or recomputing the instance data. Which property should you author? What? A point instancer places many instances and a short must temporarily hide a specific subset. Uh-huh. Then animate them back on later without losing or recomputing the instance data. Which property should you author? Can be animated on and off. So select how many options? Okay. Invisible active underlying instance data inactive IDs, which is temporarily toggle visibility. Yeah, I think B. Proto indexes by setting hidden instances to I don't think deleting the corresponding entries from positions for no. Yeah, I think it's gonna be B. Inactive IDs.
Invisible IDs and active IDs. Mm,
Hide a
was it
specific.
invisible or inactive?
I think it can be invisible as well. Wait, let me read this. Def point instancer, trees, rel prototype. Proto indices, 0.3F positions. Yes. So it's saying which property should you author? It's all It's saying invisible IDs dot time sample, so it's all automatically gonna be invisible IDs, which can be animated on and off and preserve underlying instance data. This is what it's saying.
So I'm saying invisible ID is not an active one. That's why.
Yeah, I am also saying that because it has already created the time sample thing over here for that.
Mhm. Okay.
Content aggregation. Okay. Select two options. A developer authors the display color primware with interpolation set to uniform on two chord mesh with statement about primware interpolation modes in OpenUSD are correct. A developer authors the display color primware with interpolation set to uniform on a two chord mesh. With statement about primware interpolation modes in OpenUSD are correct. Select two options. Uniform interpolation assigns one value per face of the prim. That is correct. Interpolation assigns one value per point. Now vertex interpolation assigns one value per point of the mesh.
Set to uniform or two. Which
There is not even a interpolation called vertex, right?
there is a there is a
There's only
there is a interpolation called vortex for sure. I do remember.
constant uniform. I don't remember vertex.
Dude, I do remember vortex. There is an interpolation called vortex.
Then C will be right.
This should be interpolation about firmware interpolation mode in OpenUSD.
What is G prim exactly?
Geom prem. Geo mesh,
So
brother. Mesh. Geo mesh G prem. It's saying two options, brother.
yeah, I know. I can remove C then.
Uh, Uniform firmware set to interpolation on a two chord mesh with statement about firmware interpolation modes in OpenUSD are correct. Uniform interpolation assigns one value per face of okay, and vertex assigns one value per point. C is also correct. And B constant. I think B and C would be correct. Per face, I think uniform distributes it distributes it. I won't say it assigns per face.
No, A is definitely correct. I
Then
know.
A and C would be there. I don't know what constant is for our whole prem. Constant also does that. Constant assigns one value per face. C assigns one value. Okay, C is also correct. C is also for sure correct.
Yeah, A and C. I'm trying to understand the code here for this. It is saying phase vortex indices 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 1, 4, 5, 2. Phase vortex counts. Phase vortex counts means this is points, right? 4 points and 4 points.
Yes, four vertex and 4 points.
So 0, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 4, 2, 5. So I think if I have what? No way. 0. What? What the fuck is this, bro? Apple has gone to shit. 0, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 4, 0, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 4, 5, 2. So this is gonna be the one. No. What the fuck, Apple? So N.3F points. Oh, this is just the position of the points. I see. Interpolation is uniform. So each face will have a value of color. Okay. Okay. And I think A and C will be the right answer.
Yes.
Let's see later. When troubleshooting performance and unexpected resolved values, which statements about composition versus value resolution are correct? Composition is cached as a prim level index when a stage is open or edited, but value resolution is not pre-calculated.
A.
Composition is cached. Bro, let me read all the fucking options
A,
first.
A is gonna be an answer for sure. That's what
When
I.
troubleshooting performance, which composition versus resolution, composition is cached as a prim level index. That is true. When stage is opened or edited, but value resolution is not pre-calculated. That is true. Yes, A is gonna be an answer. If you need to get the same attribute value many times efficiently, you can cache it yourself using attribute query. Maybe. I think maybe. Composition rules vary by data type. No, false. Which value resolution rules vary by composition arc, while value resolution rules vary by. No, I don't think that's true. Value
Oh yeah, C
resolution
is also
pre-cal.
an answer. B is also an answer. B is also correct.
Okay. Value resolution pre-calculates and stores every property's final value at stage open for fast repeated access. No,
The,
hell no.
the
Querying
query.
an attribute with get and no time code is always equivalent to using USD time code dot earliest time. No, this is specifically, I think this was mentioned that this was not the correct way to do it.
Yeah.
So I think A and B, yes. An OpenUSD developer is distinguishing is a typed schemas from API schemas, which statements are correct. We should nail this one. Select three options. And is a schema is assigned to a prim using type name metadata, and prim can only subscribe to one is a schema at a time. True. API schemas do not assign a type name. Instead, they are list edited in the API schemas metadata and are queryable via the has API method. I don't know about this. A concrete is a schema provides both name and type name, while an abstract is a schema provides no.
But the
API schemas assign type name to a prim just like no. A prim may subscribe to multiple is a schema simultaneously to combine their behavior. No. So I think
A and B.
B would be and select three. So B and C might be the one.
A primary, yes.
Both name and type name. By an abstract is a schema provides a name but no type name. I don't know, bro. I think this might be a hallucinated option.
Yeah, dude. That's why I was saying that I have to work on the quiz, and we should not waste time on this one. But anyways, let's
Bro,
do.
your bitch ass
That's
is
why I told you, dude.
delaying
I
the
already told you,
practice.
bitch. I already told you not to. You're like, no, we will do 10. I'm like, okay, do.
Bro, then how will we get the practice in, bro? How will we get the reps in?
So, dude, we cannot do wrong reps. Then you get a shoulder injury with that.
Bro, stop
Anyway,
laughing and start making the fucking quiz properly, bro.
yeah, next time, brother. For next quiz.
Next time. There is no next time.
There
There
is
is no
always a tomorrow.
tomorrow.
There is always a tomorrow.
What's the matter with you, Rock? There is no tomorrow.
There is always a tomorrow, brother.
What's the matter with you, Rocky? Have you seen that movie? Have
No,
you looked at, listened to that quote?
no, not yet.
Bro, Rocky 4. What's the matter with you, Rock? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. Come on now. He's gonna kill you in there. I might need to show some shadow boxing now.
My God. Oh, really?
I need to live stream my sparring session as well. But I don't want to be one of those people, one of those guys who brings like a fucking tripod to the gym.
You can, dude.
I know I can. And I think my that guy also has a tripod. I might ask him to.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking excited. All right, next question. We can still complete the quiz, like 10 questions, and then we can just check.
Yeah. A scene references an asset and binds the asset mesh to a material whose prim sits outside the asset's default prim hierarchy. What problem is most likely when the asset is referenced into another stage? The material renders with default gray because user preview is unsupported page. What is the assignment to materials prim sits outside? Okay, first of all, B. Beach.
Oh, yes, unencapsulated.
Yeah. Dude, this encapsulated was something that I remembered thoroughly.
But wait, a scene references an asset and binds the asset's mesh to a material whose prim sits outside to a material whose prim. So the material prim, right?
Yes,
Material prim sits outside the asset's default prim hierarchy. I see. Yeah.
because saying reference into the another stage when you are referencing it into another stage is gonna
Yep.
do that.
You define a new prototype prim under a point instance or prototype scope. What two remaining steps make instances actually use it? What two remaining steps? You define a new prototype prim under a point instance or prototype scope. Bro, these fucking jargon words confuse me a lot.
To refine a new prototype frame under a point instances prototype scope. Okay, what two remaining steps make instance actually use it? Okay, so add a new pair to set desired point for indices and new prototype. Okay, yeah, a proto indices and prototype index. Okay, and add new prototype path to prototypes and then list invisible IDs to activate it. No, that is not a certain instanceable true. So the new instanceable Is not over here. Add the new product in activity. What the fuck? You define no using what two remaining stuff? You define a product prim under point instance. So I think A is the one because you had to define the proto indices so that you can map it properly.
Add the new prototypes path to the prototype relationship. Then set the desired points proto indices to new prototypes index. I don't know about this question, man. I don't know this.
I think I would go with A. Let's do A. 39. The pipeline development an asset offers two parameterization methods on its entry point, variant sets and primevars. With respect to chain graph instancing, how do they differ? Both are compatible with instancing, but variant selection yes. See this. So this is what I was talking about. You read the first line, first statement.
Both are compatible with instancing, but variant selection differences generate new prototypes. Yeah, I know that.
So
I
this
know
is
that.
what I was talking about over there as well. That when you do instanceable.
Bro, but the thing over there was the was had only one color. So how
So
are you
if
going to
you
generate two prototypes?
so because if you define a different color, that's what it was saying. Go up. It's saying
But
that over there.
if you define, bro, like how are you going to define a new color if it's
I
an
mean that is so
instanceable
that
prim?
so that wait, that is the assumption. Wait, go up, go up. Where was it? Go up.
This is the question 31.
Right. No, not this was not the one. Oh yeah, this was author a
Bro,
variant
this
select
was the
to
fucking question.
instanceable prim that selects a different color variant. So we can pass on that thing over there because that is the property that it will accept directly. That was the thing that we learned when we're trying to learn the point instancer part. I also thought when I was explaining you the thing, said the same thing that it won't work. But in the next example, they did explain that okay, it's gonna work.
Both are compatible with instancing, but variant selection differences generate new prototypes, while primvas do not generate new prototypes. Only variant sets are compatible with instancing. Primvas force de-instancing. No, I don't think so. Hmm. Both always generate a new prototype per instance on either saves memory. Primvars generate new prototypes while variant selections are shared by a single prototype. I see. Mm-hmm. But I need to watch those videos. I am not getting time to watch those videos.
Dude, watch it in the gym. Don't listen to music. Listen to OpenUSD.
I tried doing it one day. I need to get some time out, like specify some time in the morning to
Hmm.
do that shit. Fuck, I will go to the office tomorrow anyhow, bro. I need to go to the office fucking tomorrow. Alright, I think 39, 40. Last question. Both a reference and a payload are list edited onto the same prim, each delivering an opinion for the same attribute that has no local opinion. Each delivering an opinion for the same attribute that has no local opinion. The payload is loaded. Which opinion wins and why? Reference. Yep. Okay. This is simple, straightforward. I think liver peas.
Wait, did we understand what is prepend and append in OpenUSD? Wait, let me take a
No,
prepend.
we did not.
Wait, let me take a look. Prepend and append in OpenUSD. Let's see what
But this is both of them are prepend.
listing operations and control how items and go in just operation. But add items to the big. Oh, add items to the beginning of the composed list and append adds item to the end of the composed list. That is a more major difference.
What?
Prepend is gonna add items in the front of an array, and append is gonna add the item in the back of the array.
Let's read this. List editing. Yes. List editing is a feature to which some array value data elements in USD can subscribe that allows the array type element to be non-destructively sparsely modified across composition arcs. It would be very expensive and difficult to reason about list editable elements that are also time varying, so attributes can never be list editable. Relationships, references, inherits, specializes, variant sets, and integers, string token, array custom data can be list edited. Wait, I don't understand this.
What? List
It's
editing
fucking
feature.
jargon.
This feature to which some array value data elements in USD can subscribe that allows array type. Subscribe means that they can fetch the value at any point. Whenever there is a change, then
Uh-huh.
whenever there is a change, then it's gonna get reflected or respond back to USD. That's what it means. That allows array type elements to be non-destructively and sparsely modified across composition arcs. So over here, sparsely modified across composition arcs stands for you can select each and every value that you have appended into your list and make maybe updated their opinions or do something or get attributes or let's say add more references. It would be very expensive and difficult to reason about list editable items that are also time varying. So attributes can never be list editable. Okay, attributes cannot be that. I was wrong. Relationship, references, inherit, specialize, and variant sets, and integer, string token array, custom metadata can be list edited. And when an element is list editable, instead of only being able to assign explicit value, you can also assign in any stronger layer. Okay. Yes, delete, prepend, and reset text, etc. I see.
Hmm. I think you didn't understand this either, right?
What? I did understood it.
Yeah, bro, you're. How can you not?
Yes. I would say never ever.
I think I know what's my next tattoo.
Yeah, bro.
I think I might get it before going to India.
Nice.
maybe next month. I'll get it over here.
Why don't you get it on a bitch ass? Bitch ass. Bitch ass.
Come on.
Whatever.
Nothing, bro. I just remembered something. One of my friends.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. List editing means USD lets stronger layers make small changes to certain list-like data without replacing the whole list. Weak base layer list A, B, C. Stronger layer says delete B. Final result A and C. I see. So the stronger layer did not need to rewrite the whole list. It only said remove B. In USD, data often comes from many layers. Asset.usda, base asset placement changes, short specific overrides. Suppose the base asset has references, inherits variants, sets, or relationship targets. A stronger layer may only want to add or remove one item. Without list editing, the stronger layer would have to copy the entire list and rewrite it.
Mm-hmm.
With list editing, it can do this sparsely. Delete reference, old asset.usda, new asset.usda, append reference. Stronger layer may only want to add or remove one item. Without list editing, the stronger layer would have to copy the entire list and rewrite it. With list editing, it can do sparsely. Delete reference. Oh.
So
Oh, this is what non-destructive means. What things can be edited. What things can be listed important. Not every array in USD supports list editing. Relationships, references, inherit, specializes, variant set. Some custom metadata array int string token arrays, not list editable attributes. So this kind of thing is not list editable. Relational references inherit specializes variant sets, some custom metadata array, int string token array. So this kind of thing is not list editable. Float points. Why? Because attributes can be animated, time sampled. Having animated list edits would become very expensive and confusing. Example reference, base layer, prepend reference car body. A stronger layer can add another reference. Override car, append references, car damage.usda. So append and prepend. So append another value or values to the back of the resolved list. If value already appear in resolved list, they will be reshuffled to the back. An appended composition arc in a stronger layer of a layer stack will therefore be weaker than all the arcs of the same type appended from weaker layers. However, the USD APIs for adding composition arcs give you some flexibility. What?
what happened? What
It's
was it?
saying,
Mm-hmm.
wait, it's saying an appended composition arc in a stronger layer of layer stack.
Mm-hmm.
An appended composition arc in a stronger layer of layer stack will therefore be weaker than All of the arcs of the same type appended from weaker layers.
Yes.
But it's doing the opposite over here. So base layer, it has prepend references carbody.usda. A
Wait, wait,
stronger layer,
that's not a okay. Yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
a stronger layer can add another reference, append references car damage.usda.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what it's saying, that this will override this.
Because
Final composed result is
yeah.
like car body.usda, car damage.usda.
Okay, car body should be in the front and car damage should be in the last. And stronger layer did
The
not
stronger layer did not rewrite the original reference, it only added one more. Oh, append, append.
append,
Oh,
append, brother, append. And
I
then
see.
adds in the back and prepend appends in the start, and
I see. So if this was prepend,
it's gonna be
then
added in the front, and then it's gonna do an override.
no, it won't be added in the front because this is the weaker layer.
No, but no. It will still be added in the front because that's was the power of prepend. Ask it. Prepend.
Another value, okay, wait, another value or value on front of the resolved list. If the value already appears in the resolved list, this there will be shuffled to the front. A prepended composition arc in a weaker layer of the layer stack will be stronger than arcs of the same type that are appended from stronger layers. I see. Yeah, it will be in the front.
Yeah. Like
Prepend is in the front, append
yeah,
is in the back.
that is the base thing that we have to make remember always. That
The main operations append. Add something to the back of the resolved list. Append reference meaning add MUD USDA after the existing items. If the item already exists, USD moves it to the back instead of duplicating it. Prepend add something to the front of the resolved list. Blah blah blah. Okay. Composition of this matters because ordering affects strength. Prepend arc can be stronger than appended arcs. Delete. Remove something from the resolved list. So what is this list actually? Like, is this the composition?
this list stays in each and every file that we are trying to add, I would say.
But where is this list used then finally?
In your composition, when we compile everything and when we are trying to layer everything, right? So that's how I think the composition so we are doing layer stacking, right? So there are a lot
Hmm.
of places where we are using these kind of lists. That one of the place is sublayers is the place where we use list. Then we have references that is getting used as a list, as a common. So this list stays as a common library or a common place
Hmm.
in the OpenUSD structure back in the back, I would say, not in the front
Hmm.
but in the back, so that whenever we reference any file it gets added, and when USD compiles it picks up the list one by one and then picks up their opinion, and the one that has the highest priority stays up and one that has the lowest priority goes to the back. That's how I think it does that.
Hmm.
Add something to the back.
Delete. Remove something from. Okay, so delete reference. This
If old reg.usd is in the final list, remove
explicit
it.
reset. Okay, now I understand this.
Okay,
So
have you understood?
append is move to the back. Prepend is move to the front. Delete is delete from the resolved list, and then reset to explicit is. This is when you assign the list directly. Reference equal to. Okay, or this means ignore weaker list edits. Use this list as the new explicit
So
list.
I think payload will have a separate list, references will have a separate list, and vice
Mm-hmm.
versa. And that gets, you see over here, references, so we can append multiple items as well. Oh, this is not allowed for each item to appear once in a single list operation. Okay, only one. So I think this is
I see.
an internal operation that USD does. So when we reference, it starts stacking up our operations one by one, and when there is a change, it picks up that.
Mm-hmm. If an item already exists and you append and prepend it, USD does not duplicate it, it moves it. So we can reference multiple items together as well.
No, we cannot. Or is it?
Bro, we cannot append reference them. We can reference explicit reference them.
Oh, okay. And then, oh, this is when you assign. Oh, I see. I
A lot of caveats and gotchas over here. Okay. Okay, simple base practical example, base asset. Def XForm robot, prepend references, robot body, USDA, robot rig.usda. Okay, so prepending references. So these are gonna be in front. Short layer, delete reference robot rig. So this will be deleted.
mm-hmm.
And then append reference damage robot parts.usda. So I think robot body.usda and damaged robot parts.usda will be the final idea.
Mm-hmm.
Start with this, remove this, add this. So robot body, yes, I'm correct.
Wait, what? What? Go up, go up. So base asset, short layer. What's? Oh, okay. The layer above it. So we had base raw to use.
This is the weaker layer.
Okay. So, but the weaker layer gets added or not?
What?
The weaker layer gets added or not? That's my question. Does the weaker layer gets added
Added where?
in the list or not? In the list that we.
Yeah, obviously it will get added only for the action that they're gonna perform in the list editing.
Okay.
So it says delete reference. So they're gonna delete this robot rig
Mm-hmm.
and then append reference. This is gonna add it to the back of the array.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna be robot body.usda and then damaged robot parts.usda. So only these two. So that's what it did. So it starts with robot body.usda, robot rig.usda, remove robot rig, add damage this. So robot body do USDA plus damage body robot parts.usda.
Mm.
The short layer only describes the change. It did not copy the whole original list. Why this matters in OpenUSD, list rating is heavily used for composition asks, reference payloads, and inherit specializes, variant sets, relationship targets. It lets many departments or layer contribute to same scene without overriding each other's network or work. Modeling layer adds base reference, rigging layer adds rig reference, look dev layer adds material reference, short layer deletes and adds specific. Okay. 3-line note version. Got it. All right. Let's check the answers. We did 40A, 39A.
So you have the other quiz on your side note, right? You can just.
I know.
Yeah.
So what do you want me to do?
Open the sheet, fucker. Open the answer key.
In this?
Yeah, open the answer key. We did.
Bro, these two are different quizzes. These are the two different quizzes that you sent.
Oh, okay, 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 okay.
I'm just gonna check in this, bro. I'm not gonna waste time in opening it in
Oh my
Chrome and
god.
everything.
Oh my god. Okay, I think that would.
40, 40A.
Yeah, just memorize
Yes.
all our answers.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Okay, 40A, 39A, 38A.
Okay, last three are A.
40A, we are right.
Okay.
39A, both are compatible with instancing, but variant selection differences generate new prototypes. Or okay, and this is also A. Add new prototype path, prototype relationship, then set desired points, proto indices. I don't know what this one was, so I need to understand this question. 37B, C. Okay, so B, ABC, and AB. B, ABC, and AB. B, ABC, and AB. 37 was B, correct.
Wait, go,
36 was
wait, go up,
ABC,
go up. I'm
and
going to
35 was
take
AB.
a screenshot. I'm gonna just take a screenshot so we don't have to do. Go ahead.
Bro, we only are left with okay. So 34 is AB,
But
33
are
is
we correct
A,
on those?
32 is
Are we
B.
correct on those or not?
Yeah, I already checked.
Okay.
34 AB, 33 A, and 32 B, and 31 AB. So AB, B,
AB.
A, AB. AB, B, A, AB.
Oh fuck. A B A B A A B B A A B A B. Okay.
Okay.
31.
So
A B
AB, we are correct.
B. We are correct.
B, A, we are correct. And A and B.
Oh,
Oh, we're wrong.
what?
I told you, bro. I told
Wait,
you.
sir. I don't know for sure. Vertex is there. Wait. Let me just make sure. USD Vertex.
Bro, I know, but I told you it was gonna be B over here.
USD Vertex. Yeah, bro. So you would have. What is it? Interpolation. USD Vertex interpolation. I just need to make sure that this.
Bro, just go to this part. I remember where this is exactly. It's in Primvares, Beyond Basics, I guess.
Yeah, I'm just taking a look at openusd.org. Yes, there is Vertex, brother. Vertex exists over there for sure. And
Primvares,
elements are interpolated by applying a surface or curve basis.
constant and uniform. There is no vertex.
Dude, there is Vertex. Go to
Oh,
openusd.
vertex. Yeah. I see
Dude, there is
vertex.
Vertex,
Okay.
but I think the definition was wrong. There is Vertex, but the definition might be wrong. I think elements are interpolated by applying a surface or curve basis function. Ooh, that's why we are wrong. I think I went with points only. Okay, varying elements.
Bro, create the fucking quiz correctly, bro. We need to fucking start
Yeah,
doing
I'm
mock
gonna do it
exams.
correctly, bro. No worries, I got you. I got you.
Tomorrow, if you don't do it, I'm not gonna start the stream until you do it.
Yes, brother, I will do it before that only. Don't
We're
worry.
gonna put in 2 hours for glossary and all this that we did today.
But dude, Joe, go and watch those videos as well whenever you're in your.
I will. Tomorrow for sure I will. I'm gonna take out some time and watch them. I'm gonna make some notes. Tomorrow I'm going to the office, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do it tomorrow morning.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, we can end the stream now. 3 hours today as well.
Nice.
2 hour one and only viewer.
I think
Thank you for joining the stream.
peace out, brother. Wait, I think my camera might be blurred by now. Oh no, it's perfect. Fuck.
3, 2, 1. Adios, amigos.
Bye bye.
84 views today.